Good evening, YouTube. Hardball Crazy. Come back to the video. Uh, been a while, been a minute. I've been busy with work. It's holiday season, so I'm swamped at work. So I haven't really been having the energy and the time to do videos, but I still have been buying cards, and I still have been watching you guys' videos. Sometimes I comment, sometimes I don't, but I do still watch most of you guys' videos. So today I'm going to review a few mail days. I got this all cards that came in this last week or so. I got still more coming in the mail. Some exciting mail days. Little history lesson, a couple of history lessons coming up. Some obscure, notable baseball people, but this video is for last week's mail days, I guess. Uh, Vintage, as you can see by the title. Oh, what mail days? You may or may not get what I'm going for. But first, I got 4 cards here, are all vintage. First is a player of my card I've been wanting on my PC. There's some pre-war baseball Hall of Famers I still need, and there's some pre-war non-Hall of Famers I want to get a card of. And this is one of the guys of the non-Hall of Famer pre-war guys I didn't have a card of. I've been wanting just to have a card of. Guys who were not Hall of Famers but Hall of Very Goods. They're part of who made an impact to the game. You're all familiar with the 1927 New York Yankees, Murderers Row, and probably one of the best teams of all time, if not the best. And I've been wanting to have a collection of all the guys in the Murderers Row. I don't have Ruth and Gehrig, obviously. Maybe one day, but getting the other 4 guys is very doable. And right here is the 4th guy from it, and I got it now all 4. Murderers Row consists of the top 6 guys in the batting order of 1927 Yankees. And hopefully I got this right in the correct batting order. It is Earl Combs, Mark Koenig, Babe Ruth, Lou Gehrig, Bob Musial, and Tony Lazzeri. And the one I needed, and the last, and sans Ruth and Gehrig, is Bob Musial. He was an outfielder, and solid outfielder, solid player. He's a Hall of Very Good. Not a Hall of Famer, but still had a great career. And nickname was Long Bob. I recently saw the last couple weeks, saw a little highlight on YouTube where he's hitting a home run, and with Ruth and Gehrig rounding the bases in front of him, and time you see the video and see Musial rounding third, heading home, he's like, "Oh my Lord!" That's why they called him Long Bob, because he had long legs, tall guy, and like I said, great player in his own right. Not a Hall of Famer. I don't think he deserves to be a Hall of Famer, but he's a very good player and a nice player to add to my PC. He also had a brother, Emil, who played with the New York Giants, won a couple World Series championships under John McGraw. The second card in my pickup is a card I've been wanting for a long time. Add to my Negro League PC. I try to get as many Negro Leaguers as I can, at least notable Negro Leaguers, who in the official Negro League seasons, according to Baseball Reference, 1920 to 48, and add to my collection. I think this is number 44, I think, give or take one. And the player is Johnny Britton. He's actually the first African American to play in Japan, along with pitcher Jimmy Newberry. Britton here, infielder, played with in the 40s, and once Japan no longer became occupied post-World War II and became an independent, Bill Veeck, out of good faith gesture for diplomacy and working with each other between the two countries, he loaned a couple players, Britton and Newberry, and they became the first African Americans in Japanese baseball history. And Newberry pitched, I think, only 1 year, and Britton did a couple more. And Britton is actually the first foreigner to become an all-star in Japan. The set is 1952 Wakamatsu, 3rd place. You see the third 3 stamp on the back, and it's a bromide. I do not know much about this set. If anybody wants to tell me more about it, I don't know, but It's a cool card to add to my collection. Glad to own it. And I got that card from Rob Fitz, a noted Japanese uh, card dealer. And in that mail day, he sent a bonus freebie card of this guy right here. I did not know who this is because I don't read Japanese. So I texted a picture to my Japanese speaking friend, and she texted me back and said it's Bozo Wakabayashi, i.e. Tadahashi Wakabayashi. Oh, cool. I already had a card of him, and I had glad to add another one of them. It's a 1948 Minko card. After doing a little research, find this card up on Wakabayashi's TCDB page. And Wakabayashi, if you don't know, is a Japanese pitching Hall of Famer. I think he's a Hawaiian born too. And when he became over Japan, became a pitcher. I didn't show it here. Became a pitcher in Japan. They would give him uniform number 4, and a 4 is a bad luck, Japanese heritage, I believe. So he went to got number 18 instead. Became a star, and he started a tradition of wearing 18. Japanese pitching aces wearing number 18. I think the Yomiuri Giants were the most notable team to do it. And the most current pitcher, Suguno, who is, I think, coming to the U.S. this next year, has been wearing 18 for the last few years. And if you see anybody, Japanese pitcher here in the major leagues who wear number 18 in the last 20 years, it's because of the tradition of Japanese aces who wear number 18, and it's all started because of Wakabayashi. And my last one I am most excited about, the card I've been wanting on my eBay, on my want list for a long time. Wasn't sure if I ever get it because I don't think it ever was affordable. Saw this one on eBay, put it on my watch list, and I was like, okay, it's kind of on my price range. And then the seller put a discount offer on it, and I was like, whoa. So I ended up buying it. It's not the perfect shape. It's a little cut off, but you know what? It's got super eye appeal. And it is my first ever Sato O rookie card from 59. Obviously from this, it went through eBay authentication, so it took a little longer, but it wasn't that long of a wait, just a few more days. And you all know the merits of Sato O, the world's all-time home run leader, legends of baseball in Japan and baseball worldwide. And he's got autographs now start coming in the U.S. Topps cards coming this year, late this year and into next year. So he's going to be even more notable, I think, in the U.S. collecting circle. And I don't know which O is the most popular rookie card. I don't know which one is the rarest or the scarcest. But to me, this is the one I always wanted. I think this is the best looking one to me. And when I picture Sato O rookie card, this is the first one that comes to my mind. Like I said, I don't know which is the coolest or the best one, the most popular one, the rarest one, or the scarcest one. But to me, this is the best one. And I'm glad to add this one to my collection. And it's a great looking card. It's cut off a little wonky on the right-hand side. Maybe that's why I got a little cheaper. But you know what? It does not detract at all from the card itself. If you're into the plastic card holders with the big numbers, it might not have a huge number on it because of that. But you know what? It's a great looking card. And it's a card I'm very happy to own. And thank you for watching. Y'all have a good night.